For more, we're now joined by Voice of America correspondent Jessica Stone. Jessica, the debate moderators asked both candidates to justify statements they've made about their personal records. How did they respond?
Yes, they were both on the defensive at some parts of the debate, as you saw from parts of the piece that was just aired there. Walz was asked, in fact, about why he said he was at the Tiananmen Square protests in Beijing when, in fact, he was not. His response was pretty memorable, according to analysts. Quote, "I'm a knucklehead about dates." Waltz has also claimed he served in combat, which is false. Now, on the J.D. Vance side, he had some dances with the facts as well. He was asked whether Donald Trump lost the 2020 election, which, of course, is a fact, and he refused to answer. And as you heard in that story earlier, Waltz called that a quote, damning non answer. So, drawing attention to that stark difference. But analysts have also noted, as did your reporter there, that this was a very cordial airing of the differences in policy between these two tickets. This was much more about policy differences than personality differences, and that both of these vice presidential candidates really set a different tone of civility than we've seen in previous debates between the tops of the tickets. Allister?
Right. So, Jessica, the big question, of course, how much will this debate move the needle for those undecided American voters?
We still have some more data to gather in the next couple of days, especially with those all important undecided voters. But a CBS News poll taken during the debate of voters literally put them almost dead even, 42% going to Vance, saying he won. 41% of those surveyed said that Walz won, and 17% said it was a tie. We also saw both of these candidates really try to reach out to those undecided voters with the comments around abortion in particular. J.D. Vance taking a much more nuanced position than the ticket has in the past, saying that this should be about the states and how they decide it, but also that he thinks the party that he represents, the Republican Party, needs to earn back the trust of voters on this issue. Waltz also said that he supported and that the ticket supports an all the above energy policy, meaning not only renewables, but fossil fuels as well. Um, he tried to reassure voters about the cost of gas, and that's, of course, a huge election issue. So, both of them taking the time
Right.
to reach out to those voters because, as we know, they can make a huge difference. Back to you.
Thanks very much indeed. That was Jessica Stone, Voice of America correspondent, joining us here on NDTV.